Hi guys, in this video we are going to learn how you can set up a Google Ad conversion tracking inside of the Google Ad, and we are going to use a Google Tag Manager, and this video is based on the new interface of Google Ad conversion tracking. So let's jump in. The first thing we need to do is come up inside your Google Ad account and go on goals. And as you can see that over here is that this interface has been changed. And to set up a Google Ad conversion tracking, you need to come up here in the summary and then create a conversion action. And the very first thing you will see that the interface is totally changed. So for this video, we are only focusing on conversion on a website. And as you can see that the error coming up here is that Google tag is not installed. So if the Google tag is not installed on your website, you will encounter this error as well. But in this video, we will learn how to set up a Google tag and then plus the Google conversion tracking. So the very first thing you need to do, come up here in edit, and then you can scan your website. And if your Google tag is not installed, you will come up with this error. So what we need to do here is come up here in the, let's say, setup, and over here you can see that it has given you some sort of code which you can implement on your website, and then you can set up your Google tag. But my recommended way is to using a Google Tag Manager, and it is easy and most effective way to set up a Google tag or any sort of conversions on your website. So the very first thing we need to do is we don't need all of this code as long as you have Google Tag Manager installed on your website. So if you have done so, all we need over here is this code, and we're gonna copy this one. Okay, once you come inside your Google Tag Manager, you will see the window just like this, and all you need to do is come up here in your tag and click on the new, and over here you can give a name. So Google Tag dash Google Ads. Okay, the naming convention is totally up to you as long as you remember what you have done. Okay, and inside the tag configuration, we're going to choose a Google tag, and over here we're gonna use a variable. So to make a variable, we're gonna use two curly bracket, and over here new variable. Over here we're gonna give it a name, which is a Google tag ID, and in the configuration we're gonna use a constant, and over here we're gonna paste the Google tag ID which we just pasted from here. Okay, and then we're gonna click on a save, then on triggering initialization on all pages, because we want to track this Google tag all over on our website. Okay, and click on save, and then we're gonna submit. If you don't submit the changes, you wouldn't be able to see whatever you have done inside your Google Tag Manager. It will not reflect. So give it a name, Google Tag ID installed. Okay, and then publish and continue. This will take 20-30 seconds depending on your internet speed. And once we are done from here, and we're gonna click, and then we're gonna come up here, and then we gonna test installation. Okay, this can take 1 minute, 2 minutes, depending on how long it requires. Okay, and then it's a confirm, and over here you can see that it is checking tag installation, and the message pop up, you have successfully set up your Google tag, and then we are done. So okay, as you can see that the error is gone, and all we have to do is save and continue. And once we it gives us all important things which we want to track. And as you can say that there is a multiple, like sign up, purchase, subscribe, or book appointment, request a quote, and stuff like that. But for this video purpose, we are going to choose a page view. Let's say someone coming from our Google ad and they fill up a lead form, and then we want to track a thank you page, and for that thank you page to be tracked and mark as a conversion, we want to track this page view action. So what we need to do here is click on this one, page view, and this is a very tricky part over here. We want to use a set up a manually using a code. So create a new conversion action, or you can enter the URL where the conversion is completed. So we can use the thank you page over here as well. But the only problem with this one is it will not give you an option to set up a Google ad conversion tracking with the help of the Google Tag Manager. But what we're gonna do here is we're gonna choose this option, set up manually using code, because we want to track our Google ad conversion tracking with the help of a Google Tag Manager. Okay, over here, and it's up to you if that conversion you are going to use as a primary action or if it's going for a secondary action. So the difference between primary and secondary: primary can be used for your Google ad optimization, secondary cannot be used. So if that action is important for you, or if that conversion is important for you, and you make it as a primary. If it's not that important, then you can leave it as a secondary. Okay, and the conversion name, so let's say thank you page. Okay, so again, the naming convention is totally up to you. And value, use a different value for each conversion, use the same value, don't use the value. So let's say if it's a lead gen business, then you don't have a any particular number, then you can say you can use the same value for each conversion and give it a let's say $100, $10, $20, depending on you, but we're gonna keep it as a $10, and this is totally up to you. Okay, and third important part here over is the count. So how likely or how many times you want to count that conversion. Example is, let's say someone is filling up a multiple form, a lead form. You want to count that conversion multiple times, or you want to count as a single conversion because that person has already filled up that similar form or that same form before as well. So for lead gen, you want to count as a one, for as it's saying recommended for lead sign up and stuff, and then every is recommended for the purchase, because let's say if you're using a e-commerce website, so every conversion coming from, even if it's coming from the same person, you want to count as a conversion. So we are setting up as a lead thank you, so we want to count it as a one, and this is very basic. You're gonna keep it, you can keep them as it is, and then we're gonna say done, and then as you can see that conversion action has been created, and save and continue. So next window you will see the option of these three options: set up in a Google tag, send to you email developer, or email to your developer, or you can use the option of a Google Tag Manager. So this is the option we are going with. So all you have to do is come up again inside your Google Tag Manager, click on the tag section if you not, and then click on a new, and this is very easy from here. So again, we need to give a name. So this is a Google ad conversion tracking, conversion thank you page. Okay, so because we are tracking a thank you page, so this is again making sure that naming convention is right, so you can understand what sort of tag or trigger is there. Okay, tag configuration, we need to come up here, and you can see that Google ad. Inside the Google ad, we need to use this option, which is a Google ad conversion tracking. And inside a conversion tracking, we need a conversion ID and we need a conversion label. So all we have to do up here is come back inside the Google ad, and this is the conversion ID we need here, and then conversion ID, and inside the label we need to put a conversion label. Make sure that you have all of the text or all of the code up here and you have copied it correctly. Okay, come back and conversion label, and then leave all of the other option as it is, and inside the triggering, and we need a thank you page. So you can see that I have already made a trigger of a thank you page. So if you have not, if you don't see this option, or if you don't have that particular page which you want to track, all you have to do is come up here in plus sign, and then over here you need to choose the trigger, and you can give the name. Let's say we are tracking a thank you page, so you can give it a thank you page. And then inside the trigger configuration, we are tracking a page view, so all you have to do is click on a page view, and as we're tracking a specific thank you page, so we cannot choose this option, we need to use a some page view. And inside the variable, we're going to use a page URL or page path. Both is fine. Page URL, I think page path is fine. And then over here, contains is works perfectly. So you don't need to confuse yourself with all of other option, which is advanced. And then over here, you need to put the your page path URL. So as we are tracking a thank you page, so thank you and dash you, and then click on the save. So if you don't know what sort of page path you have with your thank you page, all you have to do is go fill up your contact us form or the page you want to track or the contact form you want to track. And once you fill up all the information and whatever come up after your domain name, you can copy that one and put it up here, or you can put up the whole URL. Still, it will work fine. I have done it already, so I'm not gonna click it on save. So we're gonna discard change, and I'm gonna choose this one, thank you page, and then we're gonna click on save, and that's it. And that's how we set up a Google Ad conversion tracking. So, but we are not done yet. So all we have to do is click on a submit, because if we don't submit the changes, it will not work. So Google Ad conversion tracking thank you page. Okay, so this is just for your own reference. It's not going anywhere else. Okay, and publish. That's it. That's how you set up your conversion tracking. Okay, and all we have to do now, go back inside of Google Ads and then click on finish. Okay, and as you can see that over here, this is a page view account default. That's what we set it up. Thank you page, contact us. So as you can see that this is inactive at the moment because we haven't filled up the form and we haven't gone to this particular thank you page after setting up this conversion tracking. So if you see this status is inactive, just go on the page and fill up all the information one or two times or multiple times, and then you will see that the status of this one is active. So this is how you set up your Google Ad conversion tracking. And if you have any question regarding if you are having any trouble, or if you are having any trouble setting up your Google Tag ID or conversion tracking, or you're not getting an option of a Google Tag Manager, just comment below this video and I'm happy to help you out. And thank you so much, and I see you in the next video.